Forget Phuket, forget Koh Samui. You want pristine, you want unspoiled, you want a beach that whispers, "Get away from me," to the Instagram influencer hordes? Koh Lanta. This ain't your buddy's bachelor party, folks. This is the real deal. We're talking turquoise water so clear, you can see your hangover from last night's sangsam buckets. We're talking beaches lined with nothing but swaying palms and the occasional longtail boat pulled up on the sand. This is a place where the days melt away like ice in a Singapore sling, where you can lose yourself in the rhythm of the waves, the heat of the sun, and the intoxicating scent of spices in the air. So, ditch the crowds, forget the overpriced tourist traps, and join me. Let's slip into something a little more comfortable, maybe just a pair of swim trunks and a healthy dose of skepticism, and discover what Koh Lanta has to offer. Let's be clear, Koh Lanta ain't here to judge. Whether you're looking for a party scene fueled by cheap beer and fire shows, or a secluded cove where the only soundtrack is the gentle lapping of waves, this island's got you covered. Think of it like a tasting menu of paradise. You've got your long, sandy stretches, perfect for whiling away the hours with a good book and a cold drink. You've got your hidden coves, accessible only by boat, where you can pretend to be a castaway, at least until the sun sets and you need a ride back to civilization. And then there are the beaches where the jungle spills right onto the sand, offering a glimpse into the untamed heart of the island. Monkeys swing from the trees, exotic birds call from the canopy, and you might even spot a monitor lizard lumbering through the undergrowth. Don't worry, they're more scared of you than you are of them, probably. Now, I know what you're thinking. Sure, Bourdain, beaches are nice and all, but I'm here for more than just a tan, and you'd be right. The beauty of Koh Lanta's beaches goes beyond the picture-perfect scenery. It's the local life that truly brings these shores to life. Fishermen mending their nets in the morning light, their faces weathered by the sun and sea. Kids splashing in the shallows, their laughter echoing across the water. It's the smell of freshly grilled seafood wafting from beachside shacks, promising a simple yet satisfying meal. It's the sound of reggae music drifting from a nearby bar, inviting you to kick back with a cold drink and watch the sunset. This ain't some sanitized, prepackaged paradise. This is the real deal, warts and all, and that, my friends, is what makes it so damn beautiful. Look, I get it. Sometimes even the most dedicated beach bum needs a break from the sand between their toes. Luckily, Koh Lanta's got enough going on to keep even the most adventurous traveler entertained. For you adrenaline junkies, the underwater world beckons. We're talking world-class diving and snorkeling with vibrant coral reefs teeming with marine life. Imagine swimming alongside graceful manta rays, coming face to face with curious sea turtles, or even spotting a shark or two. Don't worry, they're mostly harmless. Prefer to stay above water? No problem. Rent a kayak and explore the island's hidden coves and lagoons. Hike through lush jungles to discover cascading waterfalls and breathtaking viewpoints. Or channel your inner yogi with a sunrise yoga session overlooking the ocean. Whatever your poison, Koh Lanta's got a cure for the common travel boredom. But let's be real, folks. For some of us, the most strenuous activity we're interested in involves lifting a fork to our mouths. And that's okay. Koh Lanta's culinary scene is just as diverse and enticing as its landscape. We're not just talking about your average pad thai here, though you can certainly find a killer plate of those noodles if that's your thing. I'm talking about fresh-caught seafood, grilled to perfection right on the beach, the smoky aroma mingling with the salty air. Spicy curries that will set your taste buds on fire, followed by the sweet relief of a chilled coconut. And for those looking for a more hands-on experience, why not try your hand at a Thai cooking class? You'll learn the secrets of balancing sweet, sour, salty, and spicy flavors, and walk away with a newfound appreciation for the art of Thai cuisine. Trust me, after a day exploring Koh Lanta, there's no better way to refuel than with a taste of the island's vibrant culinary scene. You want to go to Koh Lanta, yeah? Smart, but you don't want to be another tourist, another sunburnt face in the crowd. You want to experience it, the real deal. So listen up. We're talking shoulder season, baby. That sweet spot between the monsoons and the peak season hordes. November to April, that's your window. The air is still warm, the sun's still a goddamn furnace, but the crowds have thinned out. You can practically hear the silence between the waves crashing on the shore, the kind of silence that lets you think, lets you breathe. This is when Koh Lanta exhales, when the locals come out to play, when the seafood is freshest, when the prices haven't gone completely insane. Trust me, you'll thank me later. This is when you'll find the soul of the island, not just its postcard face. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Come May, the rains roll in, and I'm not talking about your cute little drizzle. I'm talking full-on monsoon madness. Sheets of rain, skies that look like they're gonna swallow you whole. It's beautiful, sure, in a terrifying, humbling kind of way, but it's not for everyone. Some folks, they see a little rain and they run for cover. Not me. I say embrace the chaos. But if you're looking for guaranteed sunshine and beach-bumming weather, stick to the shoulder season. That being said, even in the rainy season, Koh Lanta's got its own kind of magic. The jungle comes alive, a symphony of frogs and insects. The air is thick with the smell of wet earth and something ancient, something primal. It's enough to make you feel like you've stepped back in time, before concrete and Wi-Fi. Just be prepared. Pack a raincoat, a sense of adventure, and maybe a little something to take the edge off those long, humid nights. Let's talk weather, kids. Koh Lanta, she's a tropical temptress, hot, humid, and always ready to make you sweat. We're talking average temperatures of 80 degrees Fahrenheit, even in the so-called winter months. And that's just the average. When that sun's high in the sky, it feels like you're being slow roasted from the inside out. But hey, that's what the ocean's for, right? A quick dip in those turquoise waters and you'll be right as rain, or as right as you can be when you're dripping sweat and sand is sticking to every inch of your body. But that's the beauty of it, right? The heat. It gets under your skin, it slows you down, forces you to relax. You can't fight it, so you might as well surrender. Order another singa, find yourself a shady spot under a palm tree, and let the heat wash over you. Now, I know what you're thinking. Sounds great for lizards and iguanas, but what about us? Don't worry, I got you. Even the most heat-averse traveler can survive, even thrive in Koh Lanta. First off, hydration is key.
I'm not talking about just water. We'll be mainlining that like it's going out of style. Fresh fruit shakes, coconut water straight from the source, even a cold beer or 3, whatever it takes to keep those fluids up. Dress for the occasion. Clothing is your friend. Leave the jeans and leather jackets at home. Folks, this is the land of sarongs and tank tops. And don't forget the sunscreen. That tropical can brutal even on a cloudy day.
All right, you've made it to Koh Lanta. You're tanned, you're relaxed, you've had your weight in singa and spicy papaya salad. Now it's time to explore this island paradise. But hold on, how do you get around this place? Don't worry, my friend. I'm your guide to Koh Lanta's transportation scene. First up, the most ubiquitous form of transport, the motorbike. These two-wheeled steeds are everywhere, zipping through traffic, navigating narrow alleyways, and kicking up dust on those red dirt roads. Now, I'm not gonna lie, renting a motorbike in Thailand isn't for the faint of heart. But if you've got a taste for adventure, a decent sense of balance, and a healthy disregard for your own well-being, then hop on and hold tight. Just remember, wear a helmet, watch out for those potholes, and whatever you do, don't drink and drive. Now maybe you're not quite ready to embrace your inner Evel Knievel. Don't worry, Koh Lanta's got options. Hail a tuk-tuk for a laid-back approach. These 3-wheeled chariots are fun and breezy. Haggle on the price and enjoy the ride. Feeling adventurous? Try driving a songpyew. It's the island's version of public transportation. And hey, if all else fails, there's always walking. Long Beach. The name says it all. This beach stretches out like a golden promise. Golden sand and turquoise water as far as the eye can see. Walk for hours barefoot with the sun on your back. Crystal clear, warm water just begging you to dive in. Whether swimming or splashing, Long Beach has you covered. Lose yourself with the sound of waves crashing. Little beach bars and restaurants dot the sand. Grab a beer, a plate of spicy noodles, and soak it all in. This is what you came to Thailand for. This is Long Beach. Now, I'm not one for swimming, generally. Pools, oceans, it's all the same to me. A good way to get wet and ruin a perfectly good buzz. But even I gotta admit, The swimming conditions at Long Beach are pretty darn near perfect. The water's warm, the current's gentle, and the visibility is incredible. You could spend all day snorkeling here, exploring the coral reefs and swimming with the fish. Or if you're feeling really adventurous, you can rent a kayak and paddle out to one of the nearby islands. Just watch out for the jellyfish, trust me on that one. But look, you don't have to be a water baby to appreciate Long Beach. Just find yourself a nice spot on the sand, crack open a cold singa, and watch the world go by. Keep your eyes peeled for the long-tail boats bobbing on the horizon, the sunbathers soaking up the rays, the kids building sandcastles. It's a sight that'll stay with you long after you've left this little slice of paradise. Layam Koh Kwang. This place is worth remembering. It's the gateway to the island. Normally you'd avoid such spots, but Layam Koh Kwang is different. It's got a certain energy, a vibrancy. Maybe it's the boats, the aromas. Whatever it is, Layam Koh Kwang has got it. One of the best things about Layam Koh Kwang, the food. Real Thai food that'll make your eyes water and your taste buds sing. Steaming tom yum, fiery curries, fresh seafood on the beach. And it's all dirt cheap. The beach, clear warm water, perfect for a dip. Layam Koh Kwang has a charm that keeps you coming back. Klong Jark Beach. If Long Beach is the life of the party, Klong Jark is the quiet kid in the corner. It's a different vibe here, man. More laid back, more bohemian. There's a certain energy at Klong Jark, a quiet hum beneath the surface. You can feel it in the air, in the rustling of the palm trees, in the gentle waves, pristine white sand, crystal clear water, and lush green jungle. It's the kind of place that makes you want to just be. One of the things that makes Klong Jark so special is its proximity to nature. We're talking about real, raw, untamed jungle, right on your doorstep. Just a short hike from the beach, you'll find the Klong Chak waterfall. Take a dip, cool off, and let the sound of the water wash away your worries. And if you're feeling adventurous, explore hidden trails and secluded waterfalls. Even if you're not a hiker, you can still appreciate the natural beauty of Klong Jark. Just grab a hammock, string it up, and spend the afternoon soaking up the sun. Kantiang Bay, a secluded oasis away from the crowds. Escape to tranquility, where days melt into each other. The setting sun paints the sky in hues of orange and purple. Lays on the beach, warm turquoise water at your feet. Dive in and discover a world teeming with life. But for me, the real draw is the food. Family-run restaurants serve fresh, vibrant Southern Thai cuisine. Kantiang isn't just about the beach. Venture inland to lush jungle trails, hidden waterfalls, and breathtaking viewpoints. It's a world away, yet intrinsically connected. Feel it in the air, the sunlight, the cicadas. This is true escape. As the sun sets, return to the beach for cold beer and fresh seafood. Order grilled prawns and a singa beer. Savor the flavors, feel content. This is it. They call it Relax Beach, and friend, believe me, they ain't kidding. This ain't the spot for your jet ski rentals and fire shows. This is a different vibe entirely. A place where the loudest sound is the gentle lapping of waves against the shore, or maybe the rustle of palm fronds swaying in the breeze. The sand here is soft and powdery, the color of bleached bone. The water a shade of turquoise that seems almost unreal, like something out of a postcard. You could spend a lifetime searching for the perfect beach, but honestly, this one would be tough to beat. But the real beauty of Relax Beach lies in its simplicity. There's no need to dress up, no need to impress anyone. Just you, the sun, the sand, and the sea. You can feel the stress melt away with each passing hour, replaced by a sense of peace and tranquility that's hard to find anywhere else. This is the kind of place that forces you to slow down, to breathe, to just be. Days on Relax Beach are best spent embracing the art of doing nothing. Wake up with the sun, take a dip in the ocean, then settle into a hammock. The hours drift by in a haze of sunshine and salty air. Wander down the beach, collecting seashells or watching crabs. Close your eyes and listen to the waves crashing against the shore. Hunger pulls you to the aroma of grilled seafood from a beach shack. Point to what looks good, maybe a grilled fish, papaya salad, and a Chang beer. It's the perfect end to a perfect day in paradise. Koh Lanta. It gets under your skin, this place. It's the kind of place that stays with you long after you've left, a whisper of warm breeze and salty air lingering in your memory. Maybe it's the beaches, those stretches of pristine sand that seem to stretch on forever. Or maybe it's the people, their smiles as warm and inviting as the tropical sun. Or maybe, just maybe, it's something more. A certain energy, a certain vibe that's hard to define but impossible to ignore. Whatever it is, Koh Lanta has it in spades. So if you're looking for an escape, a chance to reconnect with yourself and with the natural world, look no further. This island, with its laid-back charm and undeniable beauty, is calling your name. I've seen a lot of the world, tasted a lot of life, but there's something about Koh Lanta that feels different. It feels real, and sometimes that's all you really need. Safe travels, friends.